Welcome back, everybody, to the XP Grind Plays Metal Gear Solid. We have a hotkey. We have stuff to do. We have to disable the PAL in order to make that giant walking nuclear deathmobile, as Snake called it. Not walking nuclear deathmobile.
Well put.
Thank you.
PAL code number 3 confirmed. PAL code entry complete. Detonation code activated.
What?
No, why?
Everybody is a fucking liar, aren't they? That's what it is. Everyone's a goddamn liar.
I
Fucking
deactivated
icon. We had that special moment with him and his lady friend out in the snow.
Thank you, Snake.
We tried.
Now the detonation code is completed. Nothing can stop Metal Gear now.
Master, what's going on?
You found the key, and even activated the warhead for us, too. I really must express my gratitude. Sorry to have involved you in that silly shape memory alloy business.
What are you talking about?
We weren't able to learn the DARPA chief's code. Even with Mantis' psychic powers, he couldn't read his mind. Then Ocelot accidentally killed him during the interrogation. In other words, we weren't able to launch the nuclear device, and we were all getting a little worried. Without the threat of a nuclear strike, our demands would never be met.
What do you mean?
Without the detonation codes, we had to find some other way. That's when we decided you might prove useful, Snake.
What?
First, I thought we might get the information from you, Snake, so I had Decoy Octopus disguise himself as the DARPA chief. Unfortunately, Octopus didn't survive the encounter, thanks to Fox Dot.
You mean you had this plan from the beginning, just to get me to input the detonation code?
Huh? You didn't think you made it this far by yourself, did you?
Who the hell are you?
In any case, the launch preparations are complete. Once the world glimpses the power of this weapon, the White House will have no choice but to surrender the Fox Dye vaccine to me. Their ace in the hole is useless now.
Ace in the hole?
The Pentagon's plan to use you was already successful in the torture room. Snake, you're the only one who doesn't know. Ah, poor fool.
Who are you anyway?
I'll tell you everything you want to know. If you come where I am, that is.
Where are you?
Very close by.
Snake, that's not Master Miller.
Campbell, you're too late.
Master Miller's body was just discovered at his home. He's been dead for at least 3 days. I didn't know because my codec link with Master was cut off. But Mei Ling said his transmission signal was coming from inside the base.
So who is it?
Snake, you've been talking to...
Me, dear brother.
Liquid. How the...
You've served your purpose. You may die now.
Motherfucker.
I can't help!
Snake, that's bulletproof glass. You can't break it with an ordinary
Luckily,
weapon.
we got stingers.
You open the security lock here?
I'll try. Just hold
Yeah,
on for a
an
minute.
explosive in a combustible environment that's filled with gas, that's probably a good idea.
Safe plan.
Ah, good thing we went back and got the gas mask. What's that? What's that by my health bar tab? What is that?
It's, I can't see now.
Snake, I'm opening the door.
Sick. Run!
Out there.
Who is that up
Where
there?
is that? Who's
Is that Meryl?
who's out there? It must be Meryl. What are you doing down there, Meryl? You don't look like Meryl.
Meryl.
looks like Miller.
Miller?
I mean, not Miller.
That means
What?
it's liquid.
It's Revolver.
What happens? Okay.
Takes it like a champ.
I was curious. I never tried that. I just thought about that like just now. This is the best part. This audio cue is the best. So adorable. Wait.
Where you going?
Did you get away from that? Hey, you get away from that.
Liquid, that thing's
Let's
real
talk
dangerous.
about this.
Liquid! Snake! Did you like my sunglasses?
They were pretty sweet.
I'm not gonna lie.
They're super fucking expensive.
You point
They
a
fly,
weapon
but-
at your own brother?
JF Eyewear. They're super fucking expensive, but you can buy those.
So I could manipulate you more easily. And you performed quite well, I must say. Although the boys at the Pentagon are probably saying the same thing.
What the hell are you talking about?
Following orders blindly with no questions asked, you've lost your warrior's pride and become nothing more than a pawn snake.
What?
Stopping the nuclear launch, rescuing the hostages, it was all just a diversion.
A diversion?
The Pentagon only needed for you to come into contact with us. That's what killed the Arms Tech president and decoy octopus.
You don't mean...
That's right. You were sent here to kill us so they could retrieve Metal Gear undamaged, along with the bodies of the Genome soldiers. From the beginning, the Pentagon was just using you as a vector to spread Fox dye.
Fox die? It can't be. Are you telling me Naomi was working with the Pentagon?
They thought she was, but it seems that Dr. Naomi Hunter couldn't be controlled so easily.
What?
We've got a spy working in the Pentagon. He reported that Dr. Hunter altered Fox Dye's program just before the operation, but no one knows how or why.
I wonder... Maybe they arrested her so they could find out the answer to that.
No doubt. But I had no idea she was motivated by such petty revenge. We still don't
Why is
know
this guy
what
shirtless?
changes she made to Fox Dye's
Just a
program.
quick question.
For cool guy stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, look how good he looks.
I've already
Look
added
at his
the
tattoo.
Fox Dye vaccine to my list
badass.
of White
Right?
House demands.
I mean, if you
There's a
had
vaccine.
There must
a ripped
be,
body
but
like that,
woman
wouldn't
is
you
the
show up
only
at every
one who
opportunity?
really knows.
Yes.
Yeah, if I looked like that, I would never wear a shirt anywhere.
Anyway, it might prove to be unnecessary.
He's like the white Terry Crews.
Basically.
You were successful in coming into contact with all of us, so we must have all been exposed to the virus. It's true that the Arms Tech president and decoy octopus were killed by Fox Dye, but Ocelot, myself, and you, the carrier, were apparently unaffected.
A bug in the virus's programming.
Could be. In any case, if it doesn't kill you, then I'm not worried either. After all, our genetic code is identical.
So it's true. You and I are...
Yes, twins. But we're not ordinary twins. We're twins linked by cursed genes. Les enfants terribles. You're fine. You got all the old man's dominant genes. I got the flawed recessive genes. Everything was done so that you would be the greatest of his children. The only reason I exist is so they could create you.
I was the favorite, huh?
That's right. I'm just the leftovers of what they used to make you. Can you understand what it's like to know that you're garbage since the day you were born? But I'm the one Father chose.
So that's why you're so obsessed with Big Boss. Some warped kind of love.
Love? It's hate! He always told me I was inferior, and now I'll have my revenge! You should understand me, brother. You killed our father with your own hands! You stole my chance for revenge! Now I'll finish the work that Father began. I will surpass him! I will destroy him!
You're just like Naomi.
Well, I'm not like you!
Got him.
Unlike
Neener.
you, I'm proud of the destiny that is encoded into my very genes! Yeah!
Yeah. I love that. That's my favorite.
Snake, your blood will be the first to be spilled by this glorious new weapon. Consider it an honor,
You know what I would do?
a
I'd
gift
just be
from
like,
your brother.
launch the nuke, bro, right here,
Now
bro.
I'll show you the power of the weapon that will lead
Why would he
us
do
to
that,
the
though?
21st
Because
century.
pussy.
But
He won't do it, that's what I'm saying.
Well, obviously he won't do it.
That doesn't make any sense at all.
Like, why would he do that? He wants to have Metal Gear. Why would he launch a nuke at Metal Gear and blow Metal Gear and himself up?
Because it seems like he'd be pissed off enough to try to just
Stop it.
He's going to. He's going to step on him with that giant fucking robot dinosaur of death.
Or slap him with the laser dick.
Laser weenie. Laser weenie.
pointed right at you.
Direct.
It is.
It's just real small.
But it is cybernetic with hands.
So, we're fighting a giant fucking monster.
These things happen.
Ain't gonna be the first time. I know it is the first time.
No, it's not.
No?
You fought a Metal Gear in Metal Gear 1? Metal Gear 2?
Alright.
Did you want one?
Oh, can I just, please? Thank you.
Man, that's got some blast radius, huh?
It has splash damage and they hone in. Unless you use... That's real bad. It's gonna hit me again. Nope.
Got away.
Come on, go off. Thank you.
Man, you're just a little guy down there, huh?
Hey, no, he's normal size. It's just Metal Gear is huge.
You have to think. You have to be able to put a nuke on that thing.
Basically,
It's gonna hurt.
At least, you know, I mean, he fires 3, but only 1 hurts you.
Yes and no.
that's how he's doing it. He's doing that. When it does hit him, he's making it so only one hits him.
Yeah. Tyler, you might know this about this game. I know my way around this game pretty good. So I know what works and what doesn't work. So for example, I know for a fact that I'm going to get hit by a fucking missile right now because I didn't throw a chaff grenade fast enough, probably. Yep. Well, if I was to stay in that Stinger view, I would get hit by 2 out of 3 missiles and it would take a whole lot more damage. I think I just missed again.
Oh, okay. You got a bit lucky there because it came right off the lock.
And there we go. You small dick motherfucker. Got him.
You got Rex there?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got a small dick. You got a baby dick.
Hop on out, Liquid. Let's do this.
I promise you that boss fight's not as easy as I made it look.
It's not. I can tell you from experience myself, it is not. Conceptually, it's not that bad.
Oh.
Nice try, Snake.
But I destroyed the radome. It's supposed to not work. Oh, hey!
What's up, Gray Fox?
How you doing, Samus?
Get away! Great Fox.
Bro. Bro.
It sounds better than Deep Throat.
What?
Bro.
You're a terrible snake. You haven't aged well.
Fuck you too, dude.
Hey, he's got a face under there.
Yeah. He's not completely robot. It's actually an exoskeleton.
Yeah, I was definitely under the impression that
No, he's a cyborg.
Fox, why? What do you want from me? I am a prisoner of death. Only you can free me. Fox, stay out of this. What about Naomi? She's hell-bent on taking revenge for you. Naomi? You're the only one who can stop her. No, I can't. Why?
I like how he's just firing at random.
He's trying to find you.
Oh.
I was young then, and couldn't bring myself to kill her too. I felt so bad that I decided to take her with me. I raised her like she was my own blood to soothe my guilty conscience. Even now she thinks of me as her brother. Fox, From the outside, we might have seemed like a happy brother and sister. But every time I looked at her, I saw her parents' eyes staring back at me. Tell her for me. Tell her that I was the one who did it.
There you are!
We're just about out of time. Here's a final present from Deep Throat. I'll stop it from moving. Box!
So now we know who Deep Throat was the whole time.
Yep.
Ow.
No fucks given.
In the Middle East, we don't hunt foxes, we hunt jackals. Instead of foxhounds, we use royal harriers.
Fox.
How strong is that exoskeleton of yours? Snake, are you just going to sit by and watch him die?
Cornered fox is more dangerous than a jackal. He destroyed the radome.
Impressive! You are indeed worthy of the codename Fox, but now you're finished!
No! Fire the stinger!
Fox, can you really shoot? You'll kill him too!
Now, in front of you, I can finally die.
I can't do it. It's no good. I can't do it.
I was taken from the
No,
battle.
I can't do it.
Neither truly alive, nor truly
What are you waiting for?
I can't do it. No.
Do
I
it!
can't do it.
in a
No
world
good.
of light.
I
Just
can't do it. No. I
do
can't
it!
do it.
Yes, you can!
I can't do it.
Just
No.
do it!
I can't do it.
Oh, no. Oh.
Snake, we're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at. But at least I always fought for what I believed in. Snake, farewell.
So Gray Fox is kind of dead now.
Foolish man! He prayed for death, and it found him. You see, you can't protect anyone, not even yourself. Die! I see you!
No, you don't see me. You don't see me at all. I should just use one.
Guys, thinking the same.
So in case you missed it there, Tyler, I blinded him with a stun grenade. Because now he's actually looking out of the cockpit. Because it's open.
Uh-oh. Got him.
It's not ideal.
You were taking shots from that laser dick.
A little bit.
Yeah, laser dick, don't fuck around. Neither do those. Alright, you need to not see where I'm going again. The problem is I have like no goddamn stun grenades. Ow. You're such a fucking dick. One of those. And one of these. And pop one of these. And equip that and keep moving. I can't tell. My map's not working. Yeah.
Perfect.
Do it, douchebag. Damn it.
That'll do.
Another chaff grenade to fuck with his targeting systems. Please pop, please pop, please pop.
That's a stun.
That works. I'm behind him at this point anyway, so it all works out. Ah, okay. Those feats, he's making me nervous. They're an instant kill. He steps on you. 10, 5, nope, nope, okay.
Is it the other side, or?
It's
No,
right
okay,
here.
it is.
There's one in the opposite corner as well, though. Oh, is it too far? Okay. No, you don't.
No, but
Nope.
get him.
Shit. Chaff grenade!
This just got a little bit more interesting.
Not terribly so. There's stun grenades around here somewhere. Another chaff grenade, just in case.
There we go.
Another stun grenade. Another chaff grenade. Switch over to the stinger. Got him. That's gonna suck. Okay. Oh, one more leash. Oh, laser dick. Yeah. Ah.
Oh, what?
What kind of garbage ass, bullshit ass garbage was that? And again, how did that second one not hit him? Alright, Liquid, you're being a real fucking douchebag right now.
It's okay, you can say it. He's being a real McAsshole.
He is. He's being a McAsshole. Let's say that thing ever gonna fucking go off?
It was thinking about it for a long time. It's like, is this really my destiny?
Is this it? Is this all there is for me? To explode? Is that all that's left for us? Is to suffer?
Good time.
I tried. Oh, you have the smallest wiener. Yeah, how do you like that? That wanted ass.
Come on, get one more in.
Bullet curving bullshit.
Yeah!
Snake, I'll crush you into dust.
Yeah, is that what you're gonna fucking do? Because it seems like your Metal Gear just exploded, asshole.
I'm curious, are those barrels have gas in them? Or?
Some kind of fuel, probably.
Okay.
They were running on much healthier fuel.
They're running on like bacon grease.
Like that, or maybe corn.
Yeah.
What do they call that shit? Flex fuel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He goes to Shell.
I see. I just imagine parking a Metal Gear Rex and just like it squats down. And you just like put like a little gas thing in his foot.
I was thinking this laser dick.
No, that's...
You have to get a ladder guy to do it though.
They're in high demand now.
They are, with all the Metal Gears running around. All one of them.
Sleeping late as usual.
A snake.
What? No.
Liquid, you're still alive.
I won't die as long as you still live.
Too bad. It looks like your revolution was a failure.
Just because you've destroyed Metal
That'd be
Gear
sweet.
doesn't mean I am done fighting.
Fighting? What are you really after?
A world where warriors like us are honored as we once were, as we should be.
That was Big Boss's fantasy.
It was his dying wish. When he was young, during
Why
the
do we, like,
the
refuse
world
to call
needed
Big
men
Boss
like
our father?
us. We were
Just
valued.
found out it's not really
We
a
were
habit yet.
desired.
But
I
things...
thought he had some slight indication that might have been.
No, Snake knew that Big Boss was his dad. Well, he said he knew that Big Boss told him that he was his dad.
Right.
We're losing
Maybe
our
he didn't
place in a
believe it.
world
He doesn't
that
know
no
exactly what the
longer
specifics
needs
are,
us.
but we're about to find
The
out if we pay
world that
attention.
now spurns our very existence. You should know that as well as I do. After I launch this weapon and get our $1 billion,
$1 billion.
we'll be able to bring chaos and honor back to this world gone soft. Conflict will breed conflict. New hatreds will arise. Then we'll steadily expand our sphere of influence.
But as long as there are people, there will always be war.
But the problem is balance. Father knew what type of a balance was best.
Is that the only reason?
Isn't it reason enough for warriors such as us?
I don't want that kind of world.
Ha! You lie! So why are you here then? Why do you continue to follow your orders while your superiors betray you? Why did you come here? Well, I'll tell you then. You enjoy all the killing. That's why.
What?
Are you denying it? Haven't you already killed most of my comrades?
That was...
I watched your face when you did it. It was filled with the joy of battle.
You're wrong.
There's a killer inside you. You don't have to deny it. We were created to be that way.
Created?
Here's the answer to your question, Tyler.
Les enfants terribles. The terrible children. That's what the project was called. It started in the 1970s. Their plan was to artificially create the most powerful soldier possible. The person that they chose as the model was the man known then as the greatest living soldier in the world.
Big Boss.
But Father was wounded in combat and already in a coma when they brought him in. So they created us from his cells, with a combination of 20th century analog cloning and the super baby method.
Super baby method.
They fertilized an egg with one of Father's cells, and then let it divide into 8 clone babies. Then they transferred the clones to someone's uterus, and later intentionally aborted 6 of the fetuses to encourage strong fetal growth. You and I were originally octuplets.
Octuplets?
Yes. The other 6 of our brothers were sacrificed to make us. We were accomplices in murder before the day we were even born. So it was you and I, 2 fertilized eggs with exactly the same DNA. But they weren't finished yet. They used me as a guinea pig to create a phenotype in which all of the dominant genes were expressed to create you. I got all of the recessive genes. You took everything from me before I was even born. But you and I aren't his only children.
What?
The Genome Soldiers. They too are his progeny, carrying on his genetic legacy. But they're different. They're digital. With the completion of the Human Genome Project, the mysteries of humanity were laid bare. Thanks to Father's DNA, they were able to identify more than 60 soldier genes responsible for everything from strategic thinking to the proverbial killer instinct. Those soldier genes were transplanted into the members of the next generation Special Forces. That's how they became the Genome Soldiers. That's right. The Genome Soldiers that you've been killing are our brothers with the same genes as ours.
The Genome Soldiers?
That's right. They are our brothers, created artificially through the alignment of nucleotides to mimic our father's genes. They too are the product of numerous sacrifices.
Sacrifices?
Human experiments! 1991, the Gulf War. The military secretly injected soldiers with the soldier genes. The Gulf War syndrome that hundreds of thousands of returning soldiers complained about was a side effect of it.
Ha! Everyone knows that the Gulf War syndrome was caused by exposure to depleted uranium used in the anti-tank rounds.
That was just a cover story issued by the Pentagon. First they tried to say it was post-traumatic stress disorder, then chemical or biological weapons. The poison gas detection units and the anti-sarin injections, they were all just a cover-up of the secret genetic experiments.
So then, the so-called Gulf War babies that have been reported by Gulf War veterans are...
Yes. They too are our brothers and sisters.
So the genome soldiers mean that the experiments were a success?
Success? Don't be a fool. They're a complete failure. We are on the verge of extinction.
What?
Have you ever heard of the asymmetry theory? Nature tends to favor asymmetry. Those species which have gone extinct all show signs of symmetry. The genome soldiers suffer from the same problem. Signs of symmetry. So do I. As do you. That's right. We are all on the verge of death at the genetic level. We don't know when or what type of disease will occur. That's why we need the old man's genetic information.
You want Big Boss's DNA so you can save your family? It's very touching.
In nature, family members don't mate with each other, and yet they help each other to survive. Do you know why? It increases the chance that their genes will be passed on to a new generation. Altruism among blood relatives is a response to natural selection. It's called the selfish gene theory.
You're telling me that your genes are ordering you to save the genome soldiers?
You can't fight your genes. It's fate. All living things are born for the sole purpose of passing on their parents' genes. That's why I'll follow what my genes tell me. And then I'm going to go beyond. In order to break the curse of my heritage. And to do that, first, I will kill you. Look behind you!
Meryl! Is she alive?
I'm not sure. She was alive a few hours ago. Poor girl kept calling your name.
Meryl.
Stupid woman. Falling in love with a man who doesn't even have a name.
I have a name.
No! We have no past, no future, and even if we did, it wouldn't be truly ours. You and I are just copies of our father, Big Boss.
Let Meryl go.
As soon as we've finished our business, we're almost out of time.
You're talking about Fox Die.
No. It seems now that the Pentagon knows that Metal Gear is destroyed. They've arrived at a decision. They won't even need a PDA. If you want the details, why don't you ask your precious Colonel Campbell?
Colonel, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm listening.
What is the Pentagon trying to do? Colonel, answer me.
The Secretary of Defense has taken over active control of this operation. He's on his way there by AWACS.
What for?
To bomb the place.
What?
Not only that, B-2 bombers just lifted off from Galena Air Force Base. They're carrying B-6113 surface-piercing tactical nuclear bombs.
What? Metal Gear is destroyed. Tell the Secretary of Defense.
The Secretary of Defense heard that Naomi double-crossed us, and he's worried about Fox Die. Now that there's no more danger of a nuclear strike from Metal Gear, he's going to do whatever's necessary to cover up the truth of what really happened here.
He's going to drop a nuclear bomb to vaporize all the evidence along with anyone who knows anything.
Don't worry, Snake. I'll stop the nuclear strike.
How?
I may only be a figurehead here, but I'm still officially in command of this mission. If I issue an order to delay the strike, it'll confuse the chain of command and at least buy you some time. It'll give you a chance to escape.
But, Colonel, if you do that...
It's okay, Snake. The truth is, Foxhound was already the subject of an undercover investigation. Merrill was transferred to this base just before the terrorist attack as a way of manipulating me.
Those bastards.
I'm sorry. They forced me to cooperate in exchange for her life. You better get out of there, Snake.
Are you sure? It'll be bad for you.
Don't worry. It's the least I can do for you after all the lies.
Damn straight.
I'm ordering them to cancel the bombing run. After that, there's no turning back.
Oh, I'll be seriously impressed if we can outrun a nuclear bomb.
Well,
Snake!
We're gonna try, goddammit.
yeah.
Colonel.
I don't believe it.
What
Hey, Lane, what's up?
Snake the Colonel!
Roy Campbell has been relieved of duty.
I don't like this
This
guy.
is the Secretary of Defense, Jim Houseman.
Put the Colonel back on.
He's been
stupid
placed
fucking
under
face.
He does.
arrest for leaking top-secret information and for the crime of high treason.
Ridiculous.
Yes, he's a ridiculous man. He truly believed that he was in command of this operation.
You bastard.
There won't be a speck of evidence left. I'm sure the
Damn it.
President would want the same thing.
Now we can't do all those sick FOB
The
missions.
President is a busy man. I have complete authority here.
How do you plan on explaining a nuclear attack on Alaska to the media?
Don't worry. We've prepared a convincing cover story. We'll simply say that the terrorists exploded a nuclear device.
Smart. You'll be murdering everyone here. The scientists, the genome army, everyone.
Donald, the DARPA chief, is already dead.
So, you didn't mean to kill the DARPA chief after all.
He was my friend.
And you could care less about what happens to everybody else, huh?
Well, if you give me the optic disc, I might consider saving them.
What are you talking about?
Metal Gear's test data. Donald was supposed to bring it back.
I don't have it.
I see. Oh well, that's okay. You two are an embarrassment from the 1970s. Our country's dirty little secret. You can't be allowed to live. Well, the bombs will be dropping soon, and you two have a lot of catching up to do.
I think we're gonna find a revolver.
What?
Why the fuck would we do that?
Because he's got the optical disc.
There's
Go for fucking him. He can keep it. I'm getting the fuck
There's-
out of
Yeah, I
here.
was gonna say there's a nuke dropping, man. Who gives a shit about all that?
Let's finish this before the airstrike.
Are we about to engage? Well, also, I didn't ask this, but did he take our shirt off?
Yeah. Yeah, he
Only
did.
death can
I mean,
satisfy me.
There's only
your
one way you
death
can do this, Tyler.
can return to me
Shirts
what
off,
is
fists
rightfully
up.
mine.
That's right.
Damn straight.
We should put that on a fucking t-shirt.
Beautiful sacrifice
hashtag.
for our final battle.
Isn't it ironic? Because you put it on a t-shirt, but it says shirts off, fists up.
Wow, that's really dumb.
This.
You're right, that's a really dumb idea.
It will be the time limit for our
People
final
buy ironic
battle.
things, so I think
This
we're good.
nuclear module is set to detonate at the precise moment.
We might
of
cause a
her
lot of school
death.
fights, though.
I doubt it.
No?
Not any more than usual, anyway. Kids like to fight.
I feel it. 3 minutes left. Let's do this. We should just run.
3 minutes. You want to
You
keep
win.
paying attention there.
Might still be able to save.
Keeps going down.
You could enjoy one brief moment of love before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is she alive?
If you cross
It's
this
good
line,
enough.
I mean,
fall.
he said, I don't
At
know.
this height,
And
it
I
will
don't think we
kill
should take that
even
chance.
you.
what are you trying to say, Tyler?
I'm just saying there's a good chance we could be...
And I'm just saying
Have at you, Snake.
that we will find out what happens with this fight next time on the XP Grind Plays Metal Gear Solid.
What?
Cliffhanger!
What?
What's wrong, Snake?